The FemView device allows us to accomplish an in-office ultrasound-guided HSG using nothing more than saline and air. Until the FemView became available, all of our patients had to undergo traditional HSG using contrast material and in a fluoroscopy suite. Let me show you how the FemView saline air device works. For proper orientation, a transvaginal ultrasound should be performed to identify the transverse view in which the transition between the endometrium and the interstitium of the fallopian tube occurs. Any standard intrauterine catheter can be placed through the cervix to conduct the FemView procedure. However, a balloon catheter is helpful to ensure forward flow of the saline air contrast. FemView has a spin lure that allows for a watertight attachment to the catheter. With the catheter in place, the transvaginal ultrasound probe is then reinserted into the patient. In this ultrasound image, a transverse view showing the tubal endometrial interface can be seen. The caliper marks the point of interest. Before instilling the saline air contrast, it is important to be sure that the ultrasound is positioned so that the transverse view depicting the tubal endometrial transition is clear. Steadily and slowly depress the FemView plunger to deliver the saline and air contrast. Saline and air contrast can be seen exiting the catheter into the uterine cavity and filling the fundus, including both cornua. Patency determination can be made by observing saline air contrast travel in various zones of the tube. Once the direction of flow has been identified, stabilize the transvaginal probe to optimize the view of saline air contrast entering the tube. Zone 1 can be seen with distension of the cornua and filling of the first portion of the tube as it exits the uterus. The ultrasound probe can then be adjusted as necessary to observe saline air contrast traveling through the tube, which we would call Zone 2, and ultimately into Zone 3, the fimbriated end. Once a satisfactory evaluation has been accomplished, the contralateral tube can then be examined by repositioning the ultrasound probe and viewing contrast flow in the same fashion.